Hey everyone! Today we're diving into a thought-provoking book that challenges some long-held beliefs in Christian theology. It's called Ultimate Liberation Beyond Forgiveness: The Justification from and of Sin by Clyde L. Pilkington, Jr. Let's get started. Ultimate Liberation explores a profound concept that goes beyond the traditional notion of forgiveness. Pilkington's central thesis is that true liberation from sin isn't found in forgiveness, but in justification. So, what's the difference? Forgiveness, Pilkington argues, is rooted in guilt. It's about pardoning the guilty, and it can be reversed. Justification, on the other hand, declares the sinner righteous and cannot be undone. This is a radical shift from the common teachings many of us grew up with. Let's look at the scriptural foundation. Pilkington draws heavily from Apostle Paul's writings, especially verses like Romans chapter 4 verse 25 and Romans chapter 5 verse 16. These passages highlight that justification is a judicial term that changes our status from guilty to righteous, not because of anything we've done, but solely through God's grace and the redemptive work of Christ. The book goes into great detail about the original Greek terms used in the New Testament. For example, aphesis, often translated as forgiveness, actually means freedom, and charizomai means to grant as a favor or be gracious. Pilkington argues that these terms have been misunderstood, leading to a misplaced emphasis on forgiveness over justification. One of the fascinating aspects of the book is its discussion on the divine purpose of sin. Pilkington uses the story of Joseph to illustrate how God can use human wrongdoing to bring about a greater good. Similarly, the crucifixion of Christ is presented as both a result of human sin and part of God's divine plan for salvation. So, what are the practical implications of this? Pilkington suggests that understanding justification liberates believers from constant guilt and shame. It provides a new identity as righteous saints rather than guilty sinners, based on the righteousness of Christ. Pilkington is also critical of traditional teachings that emphasize continual confession and penance. He argues that these practices keep believers in a perpetual state of guilt, preventing them from understanding the complete and final nature of justification. In conclusion, Ultimate Liberation is a provocative and insightful book that challenges conventional Christian views on sin and righteousness. If you're open to rethinking traditional doctrines, this book offers a liberating perspective on experiencing true freedom through God's grace and the redemptive work of Christ. If you found this overview intriguing, be sure to check out Ultimate Liberation by Clyde L. Pilkington. Thanks for watching.